For the Business for Inclusive Growth coalition, it was very important to insist on the fact that there will be no fair transition if we don't fight against inequalities. And so I explained that the coalition is working on what we call an inclusive recovery. There will be no fair transition if we don't fight against inequalities. Inequalities were rising before the COVID-19 crisis, and of course the crisis has hit the vulnerable people the hardest, and so we have to fight against inequalities. And so I mentioned what the member companies of the coalition are working on when we talk about inclusive recovery, upskilling, reskilling, bridging the digital divide, etc. If we want to build a fair transition, if we want to build back better, as we often say today, we have to measure the externalities of businesses. We have to measure impact. It will be key to systemic changes, and it will set the level playing field that companies need. It will give data, transparent, disciplined data that investors need to answer the demands of their clients, etc. Inclusive recovery and impact measurement to say that there will be no fair transition if we don't fight against inequalities in a systemic way. Business for Inclusive Growth is a coalition of 40 major companies partnering with the OECD to fight against inequalities. So of course today our priority is inclusive recovery.